Speed has always been easy to market. Faster execution, quicker reactions, instant responses all sound like competitive advantages. In trading, however, what wins attention in the short term does not always translate into sustainable performance. By 2026, a growing number of professional traders are reaching a different conclusion. Speed wins moments, but stability wins careers. Over time, calm systems consistently outperform fast ones, not because they are slower, but because they are designed to endure. Fast systems promise immediacy. They appeal to the desire for control in uncertain environments and create the impression that reacting quicker leads to better outcomes. In practice, excessive emphasis on speed often introduces new risks: rushed decisions, reduced verification, emotional execution, higher error frequency. Speed compresses decision windows. When combined with volatility, this compression leaves little room for reflection, increasing the likelihood of impulsive actions. Professional traders increasingly recognize that execution consistency matters more than marginal speed improvements. Consistency means predictable order behavior, stable access to account data, reliable workflows under stress, repeatable outcomes across similar conditions. When execution behaves consistently, traders can evaluate results objectively. They know whether outcomes reflect strategy performance or environmental interference. This clarity is essential for long-term improvement. Fast systems that behave inconsistently undermine this feedback loop. Even small irregularities accumulate into uncertainty, making it harder to trust both the platform and one's own decisions. Calm systems are not passive. They are intentionally structured to minimize unnecessary stimulation. Fewer alerts, clearer exposure summaries, less visual pressure, more emphasis on reviewability. These design choices reduce cognitive noise. When traders are not constantly prompted to act, they are more likely to follow predefined plans and less likely to chase short-term fluctuations. Over time, this reduction in behavioral noise has a measurable impact on performance. Fewer impulsive trades mean lower transaction costs, reduced drawdowns, and improved strategic coherence. The advantages of calm systems are rarely dramatic in the short term. They compound quietly, decisions become more deliberate, mistakes are identified earlier, strategies evolve based on evidence, not emotion. This compounding effect mirrors long-term investing principles. Small improvements in execution discipline, repeated over thousands of decisions, outweigh occasional gains from rapid reactions. Traders who survive multiple market cycles often attribute longevity not to speed, but to stability under pressure. Platform stability rarely attracts attention when it works, and that is precisely its value. Stable platforms behave predictably during volatility, maintain data integrity, support post-trade analysis. This stability allows traders to focus on markets rather than infrastructure. When systems remain calm, traders are less likely to attribute outcomes to hidden mechanics or execution anomalies. Some infrastructure-oriented providers, such as FinanceStPierre, reflect this philosophy by emphasizing structured, reliable environments over speed-driven narratives. The expertise is quiet, but the impact is cumulative. Short bursts of performance often come from speed. Long careers come from restraint. Traders who prioritize calm systems accept that they may miss certain opportunities. What they gain instead is consistency, clarity, psychological sustainability. In a profession defined by uncertainty, these qualities matter more than momentary advantage. As markets remain complex and volatility persists, the appeal of speed will not disappear. But among experienced traders, the narrative is shifting. Performance is increasingly evaluated over years, not days. Calm systems do not chase markets, they endure them. In the long run, it is not the fastest trader who survives, but the one whose system remains stable when speed becomes a liability.